We've just had a huge update for Vubli, and inside this video, I'm going to show you exactly all the major updates we've made and how it can benefit you to help you post your short form videos much easier and faster to all the major platforms. So over the last few weeks, we've done a lot of work to give Vubli a brand new refresh. It's not just a facelift, there's a bunch of other things we've improved as well to make the whole process a lot more streamlined and to help you get your videos out there a lot easier and a lot faster. So inside this video, I'll cover three main areas where we've made some major updates. Firstly, we've created a unified dashboard experience. Secondly, a much more streamlined experience for posting and scheduling your videos. And then a small thing where we've changed how we deal with email notifications. And then also one little surprise. So let's dig into the brand new unified dashboard experience. If you're a previous user of Vubli, you might remember that we separated out the dashboard from the calendar. So what we've done now is we've actually just combined it into one view to streamline that whole experience. So to be able to see both views, you will have the default here where you'll see the orders on your left-hand side. You can see I've been posting a bunch of orders here. And the calendar on the right-hand side. And what's really cool about this now is that you can just come in here and click and drag your orders into the calendar and schedule them right away. And if you want to change the view to see the list view, you can just hover over this button over here, click on that, and that'll expand the view out to see the list view and give you a record for all your orders that you've been placing. So we streamlined things a little bit here and moved the columns a bit so it's a bit more clearer to show you exactly where your videos have posted and just to give you an overall much cleaner look and feel. One major thing we did was to include an infinite scroll for your orders here on the left-hand side. So if you scroll here, you'll see that it'll start loading new orders just as you scroll. Previously, you were stuck with just 9 at a time and you had to go to different pages to see any new orders. Now you can just keep scrolling and it'll load whatever orders you've got inside your account. So it's just so easy now to flick between this view and this view by simply clicking this one button. No more waiting for pages to load or flicking between the scheduling page or the dashboard. It's all just happening inside one unified place now. The next thing we did was to streamline the posting and scheduling process a lot. Now, if you want to schedule a video in, just make sure it's loaded into your account and then you can simply click and drag it into the calendar like this. It will then automatically open up the canvas where you can check all the details for your order. And once you're happy with it, hit the schedule button. That will then schedule it right onto your calendar right away without any other steps. This is going to save you so much time. If you go to the month view over here in my account, you can see that I've been quite busy this month. There's been about 60 content pieces that I've either posted or scheduled in for the future already, just for the month of December. And there's absolutely no way that I could do that without using Vubli. Now, if you don't want to schedule your videos and you want to post them right away, the process is still very straightforward. So the way to do that now, instead of clicking and dragging it onto your calendar once you've uploaded your video, is you can just simply click on the order and that'll open up the canvas like this. And then from the drop down here, you can select the post option or post now to post your video right away. Once it's posted, it'll show up in the calendar again to give you a track record of all the videos that you've posted in the past. And if you've been a previous user of Vubli, you'll notice all the tiny other details that we've improved as well to just have an overall much more streamlined experience for you as the user. Now, next up, another thing we've streamlined as well is the email notifications. So you can now find that under the settings area over here. If you click on that and click on email notifications, it'll take you to the email notifications page, which is very simple for now. And you can just turn off or on the posting updates to your videos. So what this feature does is it basically allows you to say whether you want to receive an update whenever your video gets posted to each of the different platforms. Or if you don't want it, you just turn it off. So we've actually had this feature for quite a while, but a lot of people missed it because it wasn't in a good place. So we've now moved it to a much more central place inside the settings area. Now, there's one more thing that I wanted to mention that you might have missed if you haven't paid attention to the updates we've been making lately. And that is the personalization of all the AI prompts. What we've done is that we've kind of open sourced all our prompts that's used for creating your titles, descriptions, and tags for each of the platforms. Now, this is huge because it means that you have the control and the choice of exactly the prompts that you want to use for creating your additional content. No longer do you have to rely on our default settings, but you can create your own and personalize it 100% for your own situation. So to access that, simply head on over to the settings area on the left here, click on that and go to AI prompts. And then you'll see the settings here for both video prompts as well as for image prompts. Then if you go into each of these areas, you'll see that under YouTube, for example, you can click on title, description, or tags. And inside each one of them, you'll see both a system and user prompt that you can modify to your heart's content. What we do is we actually load our default settings in there for you, ready to go, but then you can either delete them completely if you want to, or you can modify them to whatever purposes you see fit. So for example, in the description area for my YouTube videos, I've now added a new structure section that gives the exact structure that I would like to use for my YouTube videos. So for example, it starts with a 2-sentence paragraph and then goes into a value summary, some proof statistics, an ending with a cool CTA, and some sign off as well, and then even a PS where I can add my link to my site or whatever else that I want in the call to action. So this is extremely powerful because it means you can customize the titles, the descriptions, as well as the tags for each of the platforms, meaning that you can get exactly the result that you want for each of the platforms, for each of the fields. I'm not aware of anywhere else where they've open sourced the prompts for you to have this much control over the content that gets created for you. Okay, so that's a wrap. Thank you for watching. If you're a Vubli user, thank you for being with us. If you're not a Vubli user yet, please head on over to vubli.ai, where you can see some more information about Vubli and our feature set, etc., and also our 7-day free trial. So make sure you head on over to vubli.ai. That's VUBLI.ai, and sign up for the 7-day free trial. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you inside our next update.